Okay. I think it's better. It is kind of dark, but I also kind of like it because it makes us tan. Hello, my divers, and welcome the fuck back. We are officially back. Hopefully for good this time. No more breaks. No more just sporadic posting. I would like to get back to weekly posting. And today I'm joined once again with the lovely Miss Kiersten.
Yay!
And she is honestly everyone's favorite guest that I've had so far, which I love to hear because she's my favorite guest I've had so far. And so yeah, we're just gonna get back to talking our shit. We haven't seen each other in a really long time. It's been like a few months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
So we have a lot to catch up on with each other, with you guys. So whenever you're ready, go ahead, grab a snack, maybe two, sit back, and let's get ready to fucking dive. Period, I'm so good. Okay, so let's think. Last time we not talked, but like hung out.
We went to Applebee's.
Yes, that was in like what, May, June?
May.
Okay, May. And we're now in almost
August.
September.
Holy shit.
Literally May, June, July, August. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. So, Applebee's. Since Applebee's, my mother fell down the stairs, broke her ankle into 3 places. Yeah. She's been out of commission.
Out of commission.
I have not been out of commission.
She's been grinding.
So she like works with kids too, so she has the summer
really?
off anyway, which is pretty clutch. But they are back in school now, and her job's like being really shitty and petty, like almost like if she like is not healed on purpose.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's like, and they like won't like. They're like going around. Yeah, they won't accommodate, and they won't just like fire her. Like at least fire her, she can get unemployment.
Right.
But like they won't. Like they're just like, oh well, like we just have to wait till we get doctor's notes and stuff to like prove you're not okay. She's like, look at the fucking 10-pound boot on my leg and tell me if I'm okay or not.
Like, come on.
Yeah. So yeah, mom. Okay, May. What else?
My mom has a bum knee. She had knee surgery, so our moms are a twin.
Twin.
With their bum legs.
Like, Cripple moms.
What y'all know about it?
Okay, handicap hats. Hiking.
Get me one of those.
It's like clutch as well.
So many people can get those for real. Like,
you can get them for anything.
Because they have like thick ass glasses. Like,
okay, bottle cap, get some like
get me one. Like, yes. I'm about to
I feel like honestly Same.
Yeah.
Get me one because I don't like to walk through the parking lot.
Yeah, like
please. Because what do you have to do? Like get pregnant now? I don't want to get pregnant for fucking parking. I feel like low key, like a lot.
I would get pregnant for the parking.
I feel like if I was like, let me not get canceled my first episode back. So. Anyways, okay. May, my mom fell downstairs. June, I went to Puerto Rico in June.
Oh, yes, she did.
Okay.
How long were you there?
I was there
time, right?
2 weeks, not long enough. I wish I didn't come back. But I went. It was the last week of June and first week of July. And I feel like June started the demise of the relationship.
Oh no.
Yeah, something was in the air.
Pride Month.
You would think that, you know, like maybe love doesn't always win in most cases.
That was so homophobic.
It did not win there.
That's terrible.
It did not win there. So yeah, that's when like the demise started happening. And oh, I don't want to say your name. Hold on. Yeah, so I went to Puerto Rico, and it was me, my grandma, Jenna, my imaginary friend, and our friend Gio. He came for like the last weekend.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Bing bong, bitch. We're gonna call her Bing bong. Bing bong. So, I go to Puerto Rico with my grandma, with Jenna, with my imaginary friend Bing bong, and then our friend Gio flew in the last weekend that Jenna and Bing bong were there with us. Okay. So we booked everything. I think we booked everything in May. So it was kind of like
last
really
minute,
like fast.
yeah.
Like we just wanted to go there,
Mhm.
like get out, go somewhere. And I remember like little arguments started happening more and more, and yeah.
Mhm.
And one of the arguments we had like before we went to Puerto Rico, I said something along the lines of like, "I'm sorry you are going, or sorry that you're feeling how you're feeling right now," because
Mhm.
it was about like Bing Bong's dad,
Okay.
because he's no longer on Earth.
Oh.
And so that was always a big mental, emotional struggle.
Right.
As it should be.
Right.
Very understanding.
And it kind of started rubbing off her.
Yes.
Okay.
And I feel like it would be taken out on me a lot.
Oh.
And so, like, before we went to Puerto Rico, we got into, like, this argument, and I said to Bing Bong, I said, "I'm so sorry that I can't bring him back for you.
Right.
Like, as much as I would love to be able to do that, I can't do that.
Right.
But I can help you get through it, navigate how to better your mental state, my mental state, just, you know." And I remember it, like, turning into this big, like, "Don't you ever mention my dad, like, keep my dad's name out of your mouth, blah, blah, blah." Never once have I ever talked down on that man. I never even knew the man, and I don't talk ill towards the unalive, you know what I mean? Like, that's
weird.
I talk a lot of shit,
right.
but unalive people is where I draw the line.
Yeah,
for the most
name
part.
out of your mouth is crazy.
Yeah.
You guys have been together for a long
At that point, almost 2 years already.
Like, that's so random.
Yeah. And it was just like, you know me, I'm very, like, if I don't like something, I'm going to tell you I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm telling you I don't like your lack of communication,
right,
it's not like, oh, you're a shitty person because you don't talk to me. I'm trying to tell you, I don't like your lack of communication.
Right.
I'm sending you ways to better the conversation, or, like, yeah, to better your communication. Like, if you're busy, that's fine, but you can text me at the end of the day or whatever, like, "Hey, sorry, I was doing this," or, like, you know, little check-ins, like, totally. Is really all I ask. But, yeah, so then I would always try to better the communication, and then it would be reversed and, like, made my fault, and then I would get ghosted.
Ghosted is wild.
Ghosting someone you're dating is crazy.
Wild.
Yes, like, I get if you need, like, a day to cool off, but we're talking, like, we got into an argument maybe, like, a week before we went to Puerto Rico. Didn't hear from them until maybe, like, 2 days before we left. So for, like, a week, didn't hear from you. To the point where, like, I didn't even know if Bing Bong was still going.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's bad.
And I'm literally, like, texting Jenna, like, "Hey, I don't know what's going on, but, like, we'll meet at the airport at this time," like, trying to be like, "Hey, I'm going to Puerto Rico," but, like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, literally.
So we went to Puerto Rico, and it was, like, kind of fine, but you could definitely tell, like, there was tension, like, talked about tension, and just, like, but I tried to just push aside, because, like, I'm on my island. I'm an island girl. Like, this is my homeland. Like, I'm trying to be out here. And then, so Bing Bong and Jenna and Gio were only there for the first week, then they leave. Me and my grandma are still in Puerto Rico at this time. And then, like, 2 days before we go back home is when Bing Bong and their family leaves to a different country for a month. Different country in a different time zone.
Yeah, that sucks.
For, like, a 13-hour
Did you know that
Yes. Okay. This was already planned. Their trip was planned since, like, December, I think. And that's also why they came to Puerto Rico with me.
It was, like, one last.
Before, like, you go, that was kind of supposed to be, like, yeah, we went to each other for a month. Like, we're missing our anniversary, so this is also kind of that. Like, you know. And the first, like, 2 weeks that they're gone, it's, like, fine. Communication's regular. I understand there's, like, a 13-hour time difference. So, like, I'm ending my Wednesday. They're starting their Thursday.
Right.
Like, so, yeah. But they would check in, whatever. And then, it, like, by the third week they were there, it was, like, I felt like they would get mad at me for, like, stuff. Like, because, again, we were together for, like, almost 2 years. So, at that point, I considered myself to be close with their cousins. So, like, I was going out with their cousins while they were, like, in a different country because, like, I was being invited. So, like, I'd be like, oh, like, we're going to this club. Like, like, it's me, this person, this person, this person.
Right.
And then they'd be like, oh, okay. Like, just, the conversation would just get dry as fuck. Like, and I get it, you have FOMO, but at the same time, like, you're living your life, and, like, I'm trying to live my life.
What it was FOMO, or do you think it was, like, jealousy or not trusting you?
Honestly, probably all of it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's also, like, I can't put my life on hold just because you're gone. And then there was, like, Jen and I went to a concert, and we got, how can I say this without getting flagged? We got a special kind of chocolate bar.
Okay.
Made with, nature's fungus.
Okay. Yeah.
And we went to a concert, and we were both going to do it, but I was driving, so I'm like, I'll just let you do it.
Right.
But I had told Bing Bong, I was like, hey, like, we just got this, and we're going to do this at the show. And then I didn't end up doing it, so I was like, oh, just kidding, I didn't end up doing it, whatever. And then, like, we find out later on that, like, she had been talking about it to her brother, and was, like, mad that, like, I don't know, like, mad if I even considered doing it without her or what, but it's also, like, sue me, I didn't do it with you.
Not even, like, I don't want you to do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it without me.
Yeah. So, it's just, like, a whole thing. And then, yeah, so, like, the last, like, 2-3 weeks, whatever, we, like, there was hardly any communication, and of course, whenever I brought it up, it was made to be a problem, and then I wasn't talked to, which didn't fucking help anymore. And that's what also gets me, is, like, you were gone for a month.
Right.
And it's, like,
that's a really long time.
That's a long time, especially because we see each other every weekend.
Right.
And it's also, like, if you were already feeling the disconnect, and, like, you didn't want to further this, then you should have told me, because you just wasted a month of my summer that I could have been outside shaking ass.
Right.
Like, I fully could have and should have been on tables, getting me and the girls rounds of drinks. I do this, like, I could have been set free to my natural habitat.
Right.
And so that's what pisses me off the most, honestly. It's because that was taken from me.
I'm so sorry, your single girl summer.
So I'm trying to make up for it now. So where am I? Okay, so then the week that they are getting home, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I haven't seen you for a month. I reach out to 2 of the cousins. I'm like, hey, they're coming back in a minute. Like, why don't we plan like a cute little get together? You know. No one seemed to give a fuck. I'm like, okay, thanks, guys. Thanks. And then, oh, also in May, we bought one of their cousins a North Coast ticket to come with us because she had been helping me with the podcast, and she and I were, I thought, really close.
Oh,
so I was foreshadowing as fuck. This really was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh no!
This fucking North Coast ticket, dude. Okay, so because I love birthdays and I love giving gifts, I was like, let's get you a North Coast ticket. Like, she didn't have a job at the moment, but she'd been helping me out a lot, so I'm like, okay. She would never let me pay her.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, take this fucking ticket whether you want to or not, you know?
Right.
So I text her boyfriend.
You have a boogie.
Oh, ew.
Oh no, it's your nose.
My friend Diana did that to me the other day too.
There we go.
Oh my god, she did that to me the other day too. And I'm in the pool like fucking waterboarding myself, trying to get a booger, but it was my nose.
No, I'm real. I would have.
For real as fuck. Yeah, so we gave her this ticket. And I had texted her boyfriend. Okay. So I text her cousin boyfriend and I'm like, hey, like, I want to buy this ticket for her birthday. Like, is that cool? And he's like, yeah. At this point, the lineup was already out. Lineup and days were out.
Oh, I saw you trying to sell those.
Bitch, we're getting there. Okay, so we buy her Saturday ticket because I went Saturday, Sunday, Bing Bong, and the rest of them were going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going Friday, so I'll get you Saturday. We can all go Saturday. Right. My outfits, I'm literally staring at my outfit in the closet. So we get the tickets and we're like, yeah, let's go. So then they get home, and then that's like everyone starts switching up, and I'm like, okay, you're being weird. Yeah. So then they landed on like a Tuesday, I think. So I was gonna go to Bing Bong's house that following weekend.
Okay.
And then Thursday, right before I'm supposed to head out on Friday to go to their house, I get a text from Bing Bong's cousin, and she's like, hey, let me pull up the receipt.
Oh
bitch.
my god. I can't wait. I'm so
Let me fucking pull up the
rose
receipt.
gold, love it.
I'm pretty sure I still have them. I'm pretty sure I like kept them for this specific moment because I knew I was gonna do a video.
She had to blast them, put them on Twitter,
No,
dox them.
I'm already saying a lot. I'm saying a lot.
Seize him.
Okay.
Cut his throat.
So. Okay, so this is Thursday at 7:17 p.m. What a coincidence. That was our anniversary.
Oh no.
So the cousin sends me a text, and she says, hey, I'm planning on selling my Saturday ticket to get a Friday ticket instead. Is that cool with you?
The ticket you bought?
The ticket we bought her as a gift. She now wants to sell it to go on a day that I'm not going. The cousin.
Okay.
We bought you a ticket so that we can all go together.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to preface this with saying that because Bing Bong lost all concept of communication while they were in a different country, I did post that I wanted to sell my ticket because why the fuck would I want to go with you and you're being weird? The whole time I'm only going because you're going because I'm not even into EDM like that. I don't do coke or ketamine, so what am I going to do there? Just stand around?
Right.
So, yes, I posted it because you were being fucking childish and weird, so I'm going to be childish and weird.
Love that. You were fighting for your life, posting like 100 videos.
And I did sell them. And I did. And I made hella bank back.
Good for you.
So she texted me, yeah, hey, I'm planning on selling my Saturday ticket to get a Friday ticket instead. Is that cool with you? And then she sends, that Saturday, insert cousin's name, is celebrating her birthday and wants me to go. I just feel bad because I know you and Bing Bong bought the ticket for me. I really do still appreciate it so much for real. I just think Friday would work out better for me. So, I don't reply.
Okay.
And the excuse she told me is that their other cousin was having a birthday party that Saturday that we were supposed to go to North Coast. I also got sent that invitation to the party. The party started at like 2 until whenever the fuck. And after she sent her evite, she also included a message that says, I know a lot of you guys are going to North Coast, so just pull up after it and that's cool.
Right.
So trying that, it's because I went to her party. Suck my dick.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't reply because I'm like, bitch, you have me fucked up. So then I text Bing Bong and I'm like, this bitch has me fucked up. And Bing Bong's like, oh yeah, it's because she wants to go Friday with her cousin boyfriend to see their friend DJ. I'm like, okay, so you're lying to me about the real reason. I texted him before me and Bing Bong bought you the ticket. I texted him. The lineups were out. Everything was already out for him. And it's like, if you guys are such good friends, shouldn't you know what day your friend is DJing?
Right.
Because why wouldn't you just tell me that you guys want to go Friday? Then I would have thought, like, you know what I mean? Like, we could have planned it better and not you just, like, sneaking behind my back and, like, not communicating with me. This is the main theme of literally everything is there is no communication.
Right.
And that may be cool for you guys, but bitch, I'm 22. I communicate. I'm going to run my fucking mouth, actually.
And good for you.
So I text Bing Bong and I'm like, this bitch has me fucked up. Bing Bong automatically not on my side because why would you be on my side as someone you've been with for 2 years? Why would you be on my side? And so I don't answer either of them because I'm trying to watch fucking Blade with my parents and everyone's pissing me off. So I open Instagram and lo and behold, I see the cousin had already posted her tickets for sale on her main Instagram story and her fake Instagram story 20 minutes before she texted me.
Oh no.
And at this point, the wristband is still on my dresser. So how are you even trying to sell something that's not
She
even
doesn't
in
have
your
it?
hand? No, because I had it shipped to my house. So how are you trying to sell something that I still have sitting in my room? I'm staring at it right
Did
now.
you sell both?
Bitch, I sold all 3 tickets. You didn't want to go, right?
So I'm gonna get my money back. What the fuck?
So I don't answer. I'm texting Bing Bong because I'm like, this is fucked up. And Bing Bong's like, well, you wanted to sell your tickets first, and everyone thought you weren't going, blah, blah, blah. Because no one asked me.
Right.
Because no one was communicating with me. You just ghosted me for like a week and a half. Why would you think I would still want to go with you?
Gentle parenting.
No, fully like. So I don't answer. And then 2 hours later, she sends me another text. And she says, hey, I'm sorry if I offended you in any way by selling the ticket and trying to go Friday instead. I genuinely had no intention like that, nor do I want you to feel like I don't appreciate you. I just thought you weren't going anymore since you posted you're selling your tickets. If you decide to keep the ticket instead, I totally understand. If you want me to sell it and give you the money, that's fine too. I have takers. However you want to go about it is fine with me. Just let me know. Bitch, the only thing you need to take is your ass to a fucking seat. How do you have takers for a ticket that's sitting on my dresser?
Yeah, like, okay.
That's false advertisement. You do not have the product in hand. Like, you can get sued for that if you don't even have the product.
Oh my god.
So, at this point, Bing Bong and I stopped talking, of course, because that's what they do best.
Right.
Me, on the other hand, I talk.
Yeah.
So I just never replied because I was all the way fucked up. Bing Bong never like took my. I'm like, all I'm asking is for you to see it from my point of view. If you give me a gift and I turn around without talking to you, because I knew it would bother you, so I just avoided it completely.
Right.
I turn around and I'm like, hey guys, I'm selling this thing that I don't even have in my hands.
Right.
And then you have to find out 20 minutes after I've already been, hey guys, I have this thing.
Right.
Wouldn't that make you feel some type of way?
Literally.
I've never in life had someone sell a gift.
I feel like, thank you so much. I was searching for it.
You felt it, huh?
I feel like that's something that was so easily avoidable. Like, if you had the wristbands, if she would have told you, like, hey, for real, like, my friend is DJing and I don't want to miss it on Friday, you guys could have decided whether you wanted to
what to do with the ticket.
Friday,
like,
to sell them all.
Fully.
Like, that's kind of weird.
Yes.
I think it's just strange.
And it's like when I texted Bing Bong, like, oh, this bitch has me fucked up, basically, and, like, explaining why I'm so bothered by it. Like, fuck, where was I going with this? My train of thought vanished.
Brain fart.
Oh, Bing Bong had already known.
Oh, no.
So it's like me and Bing Bong bought this. We bought you this ticket.
That's weird.
And you only go talk to Bing Bong about it. Even though I put just as much money into the gift.
Right.
I picked the gift. All Bing Bong did was send half the money.
Right.
So, how did you not have that conversation with me?
Right.
Because you knew I would not be, like, happy about it.
Right.
But had you approached it more maturely and I didn't have to find out through fucking Instagram.
Yeah, literally.
Then we could have handled that better.
Yeah.
So then, what is Bing Bong's phone number? Hold on. Okay.
Blocked her?
As fuck. So then, like, one of the last, and this also was, like, really fucking annoying to me because there's always a cousin of Bing Bong's that was, like, always was wanting to start problems, or, like, they were, like, when they first started dating, it was, like, these two that were, like, would just treat me like literally garbage, and like, oh, well, we didn't think to take you seriously because of all of Bing Bong's ex-girlfriends, blah, blah, blah. Baby, I'm not them.
Yeah.
I'm not them, okay? I'm hotter, thicker, richer, like, I'm
better,
like, smarter, like, clear, like, I'm not them. So, like, it was that, and then there was, like, another one that we, like, had an argument, like, because my birthday fell on the same weekend as her birthday, except her birthday was actually on a Friday and mine fell on a Sunday, so I wanted to have a party on that Saturday, but then she said, no, I'm having my party that Saturday, blah, 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 people are flying out, blah, blah, blah. but then there was, like, no one even really at her party besides, like, the same people that were already there. Like, we really could have had, like, a barbecue and keep it for real. So, it was just always some fucking shit, and, like, it always, like, Bing Bong, like, really would not say shit until it was to the point where, like, I was like, you need to say something or I'm gonna start dragging people. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so that was, like, what pissed me off, too, is, like, why are you never on my side? If we've been together for this long, why are you not on my side? And it was always like, oh, well, they're my family. We were together for 2 years.
Yeah, that is weird.
So at what point am I considered, I don't want to be, like, a cousin, but, like.
Also, like, how close are cousins?
No, flowers in the attic, like, please. They're just up each other's ass.
I love that.
So, but it's also like, at what point do we have our own mind?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And if you can't defend your partner, like, why are you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. I agree.
And so, yeah. So then we get into the argument. Bing Bong's like, I'm so over this, and I said, I'm done. And then a few days later, I think this was like after the weekend that I was supposed to go. Yeah, because this says Monday. Okay, so we texted on Thursday, and then I text on Friday, and I said we should probably break up. And
love
then,
it, straight to the point. You're so strong.
And then doesn't say anything. This is Friday, so then I text again on Monday, and because me, I'm a very big communicator. Like, even if you're pissing me off, I'm gonna tell you just exactly every ounce of my fiber that's pissed off. So I say I'm pissed about the situation for multiple reasons, and the fact that you refuse to defend me or see it from my point of view sums up the entirety of our relationship. I'm always the villain for speaking out when something and someone bothers me. I'm constantly having to defend myself against you and your family. Being in a relationship, especially for as long as we were, should make it to where I'm considered family to you to some extent.
Right.
And the fact that this is what brings it all to an end is such a fucking shame. Like, I really thought we were better than that. And the fact that you're okay with us ending like this by you just erasing me and acting like I never existed is so fucking disgusting. And at the very least, you could be explaining yourself, because you're no better than me and no better than any of your exes by choosing to treat me the way that you have been. And if this is it, then you can take every single last thing of mine to Jenna's, and you will never hear from me again. Doesn't reply, doesn't even thumbs up the message, nothing. Whole time they've already like, because while they were in the Philippines, they're like deleting. There was an Instagram highlight that was just me deleting that. They're like deleting certain pictures. So I'm like, bitch, just tell me it's up so I can be outside.
Literally.
Like, come on. And then I said, you're treating me no better than any of your exes by choosing me to treat me like this, because, like, I guess the relationship that Bing Bong was in right before us, like, that girl ghosted her. And the situationship that I was before I got with Bing Bong, like, he ghosted me. So there was kind of, like, this agreement almost that it's like, okay, we're not going to do that to each other because that's actually fucked up.
Yeah, we hate that.
And then you go and do that to me, and I'm like,
yeah.
Because that also, like, fucks with my, like, BPD, because I'm like, bitch, were you even real?
Right.
Like, were the last 2 years, like,
that's weird, because it's, like, a different person.
As fuck.
Like,
as
yeah,
fuck.
Totally.
And so, doesn't say anything. So then on that Friday, I said, because our friend Bree's birthday party was this weekend.
Okay.
And I had to see everyone. So, on Friday, I said, if you plan on, this is like a week before. So I said, if you plan on going to Bree's birthday next Saturday, then I'm requesting you to bring all my clothes, shoes, and anything else of mine that is in your house. Because, like, bitch, I know you're not going to walk around with my G-string on.
Right.
Like, give me my shit back. And I said, if you do not, then your 2 options are, I will come to your house the next morning while your family's at church.
Done.
Fully. While your family's at church to retrieve my belongings. Or I can have the police accompany me to your house to retrieve my belongings. You can continue to withhold communication, but you will not withhold my belongings.
Okay, Elwood.
I fully locked the fuck in MLA format.
I'm taking my bar tomorrow.
10 Roman 12 font. Fully, like, locked in.
Okay.
No reply, no thumbs up, nothing, okay? So then, as fuck, I'm not gonna lie,
That's
as fuck. So then I hop on TikTok. At this point, her other cousin, bitch.
There's so many cousins.
So many cousins. This cousin, she's got like a bunch of drug charges. Okay. She's like 24. It's 2024. You're still saying the N-word.
Ooh.
Not even 1% black at all. Like, okay. So she's already low-key been making sneak TikToks, and I didn't pick up on the
sneak TikTok.
Bitch, you're like 24, you're basically 30. Like, start a family. Why are you on TikTok trying to sneak this? We're gonna get more into that. So I make a TikTok because at this point I'm 22. So basically that's 20. So basically that's 18. You know. So I make a TikTok to the Billie Eilish sound.
Right.
And it says "You're so full of shit."
Right.
So it's just me like "You're so full of shit, bitch." Because what the fuck. And I made the caption to that TikTok. Well, I guess I gotta get the police involved. But you're so full of shit. You don't want to give me my stuff, bitch. I guess the police will have to get it. So then Bing Bong sees the TikTok and immediately calls my friend Jenna. Hey, come get this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you, as you should, because that would have been embarrassing for you and your parents. So then, yeah, nothing. So then, and Bing Bong blocked me on Twitter. Bitch, you don't even use Twitter.
Twitter is crazy. Twitter is for porn only.
That part, okay. I'll give you my list later. That part. That part. So this bitch blocked me on Twitter. You don't even know how to use Twitter, boomer.
Right.
So I blocked her.
So crazy.
Yeah. So I blocked her on everything else. I blocked some of the cousins on everything else.
You had to just one-up.
If you want to act like I don't exist, I'm gonna act like you never in life existed.
Right. Okay, good for you. You're so strong. We're so opposite.
No, I'm very much fuck you in my head.
Good for
you.
We
had a funeral, okay. So then, this party, our friend Bree's party comes up this weekend. Mm-hmm. And I already knew she was going to go because Bree gave me the warning that she and the cousin, the wristband cousin, that they were both going.
Wristband.
Yes.
You're not getting a wristband.
Fully. So I'm like, okay. So, you know, I'm there, I'm vibing, I'm getting drunk because, like, can't do that shit sober. So I was getting drunk, do my thing, and then I'm like, oh, I have to go pee. And Jenna's like, oh yeah, like, let's go. This is a pool party.
Go piss, girl.
So then, go piss, girl. So then we go inside, and they're sitting there eating, and I'm drunk, and I don't give a fuck. So I'm just tunnel vision, bitch. I'm like over analyzing what route to walk. I'm like bathroom. I'm like no peripherals, like nothing. So yeah, I go whatever. They stayed pretty separate, but then like at some point we went inside and they went outside, and then they like sat on the chairs that our stuff was on. And like, bitch, I know you knew that was my stuff because my coach purse was in my beach bag.
Right.
So, like, I know you know it's mine because, bitch, you bought me that purse. Right. So, I'm going to still wear it because, bitch, it's a coach purse. So, I know you knew that was my stuff.
Yeah.
If my best friend is here, I know you know that her stuff is in the chair next to me. Like, let's think here. So, I'm... hello, Helen Keller. I know you saw this stuff. So, then, like, they got up. They went somewhere else. I think they went back inside. And I'm like, okay, good, bitch. So then I sit the fuck back down. Oh, no. Bing Bong gets up to use the bathroom. So I go and take my seat back. Because, bitch, what the fuck? So me and my friends are here. Wristband cousin is here. And then, like, all our other friends. It was like a circle table. So I take my chair and I block off wristband. Yeah. Because I'm like, bitch, you're not part of the gang. We're taking shots with our bottle. You're not drinking this shit. You're not. I don't share a bottle with the ops. I don't, bitch. If you're thirsty, there's water in the fridge. Like, you're not on my tequila. So then, whatever. I'm cordial. I'm not talking. Then a henna lady comes. She was clutch. Henna lady comes, and then again, I'm lit as fuck. I gotta pee. I go inside, tunnel vision. I notice in my peripherals. Okay. Also, when I'm sober, I don't walk straight. So when I'm drunk, I don't walk straight. So I'm like kind of leaning towards, you know, but I'm not going to say hi to you. Bitch, you don't exist. So as I'm walking, I notice like Bing Bong starts like approaching me a little, and then I think I'm like, no, like, no. I just like start turning, just keep walking, and then Bing Bong like got it together and like went back line. I'm like,
what does Bing Bong have to say to you that they couldn't have told you?
Bitch, nothing. At this point, the only excuse you have is that Ursula came and took your voice.
Yeah, literally.
Because I don't ever want to hear that shit again.
Yeah,
like at all. I don't want you to text me 5 weeks from now, 5 months from now, like everyone fucking does. Like, don't fucking text me. And so, yeah, then we, like, sing happy birthday, whatever, and then we go in. At some point, we went inside, came back outside, and then we're like, oh, like, we should take a shot. And then at this point, Bing Bong, wristband, and, like, some other random people were sitting at the bonfire on the other side of the fence. So I'm like, oh, yeah, like, let's take a shot. And then I'm, like, looking, and my bottle's gone.
Stop.
And my bottle is not on my table. My bottle, mine and Jenna's bottle, because I had Jenna pick it up on the way. Our bottle is not on our table by our stuff.
No, that's bad.
So I'm like,
who the fuck?
Did my bottle grow legs and walk away? Like, where's my bottle? So I get up, so I'm like, okay, maybe my drunk ass took it inside. So I'm like walking. And I noticed that they're all at the bonfire, and I'm with my friend Diana at this point. And I'm like,
shout out
Diana, girl. And I'm like looking, and I'm like, bitch, tell me that's not my bottle right there. No, I'm feeling like, bitch, tell me that's not my bottle right there. And she's like, no, like I don't think there's like no,
there's no way.
So.
Yeah.
I'm like, go. Get me my bottle, because if I have to go get that bottle myself,
smashing it over someone's head,
I will not bring it back whole. And literally. So she goes to get the bottle, and it's sitting in front of wristband.
Wristband.
Like, wristband, did we lose brain cells between here and then? Like, why would you think that you could grab a bottle you didn't bring?
Right. That's just...
Bitch, there's mini Sprites in the fridge. Go fucking get one. Drink the fucking pool water for all I care. Right. Why would you grab my bottle?
Yeah.
Tweaking. Mm-hmm. So she gets that shit back, and I'm like, bitch, like, I didn't think we were that dumb. Like, I did not think y'all were that dumb. So then they leave, and I'm like, hey, great, finally. So then once they leave, I text that guy. Because at this point, I'm drunk. I've had my eye on him for like 3 months. So I'm like,
good for you.
I'm like, hey. I'm like, hey, no, I don't even text him hi. I just sent him my number.
You're so
I just
real.
text my whole number.
I need to see him.
I'll show you. Oh. Okay, but he low.
Oh, and I like that the follower count is low as fuck.
Yeah, if it was like 185 people lower, like I'd fuck with you. Like, if it was just me, I was like, I would fuck with it.
I love a good small followers.
Yeah. So yeah, ooh. So that's why it's like hello. So I guess I'm in my rebound era, but at the same time, it's not really a rebound because I've already been so disconnected. Because all the ghosting in the relationship really prepped me for the after the relationship.
Right.
So I've been really fine. The only thing that like bothers me is that now like Bing Bong, who doesn't really use social media like that, is acting like an influencer and like making TikToks.
Bing Bong on TikTok,
like with their cousins.
Wristband?
With wristband, with fucking... I think you guys have other priorities to worry about than, like, singing Drake lyrics to diss me.
Right.
And then they're all in the comments like, oh, like, she'll always need you. She'll always need us.
Like,
bitch, what the fuck did you ever do for me?
Giving nerd, yeah.
Do you pay my bills?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
you've never paid one of my bills. I bought my own car this year. I pay everything. Like, what do I need you for? What do I need you for? Because we went out to the club 3 times during the summer.
Weird.
You think I need you?
Right.
Bitch, I'll go to the club by myself.
Right.
I am the club. Like, what do I need you for? So they're all just like geeking up her head. And that's also like helped me get over it because I'm like, wow, like you're acting like a loser ass
Embarrassing,
bitch.
yeah.
Like embarrassing as fuck. I would never be with a loser.
Right.
So that
I love
the
losers.
TikTok shit is like really the cherry on top.
Right.
That I'm like,
wow.
Yeah.
A lot of lore drop. I love it though. Yeah.
Oh, and that's like not even all. I'm not even gonna. I really could just like go the fuck in. But I'll spare some lives.
You're so sweet and caring. We're just so different, low-key. Like,
honestly, to the people. Like, one of the cousins in the TikTok, like, her boyfriend would be like, oh, like, let's go on a break. And then fully, like, talk to other girls. And now and then he, like, left her and started dating to one of the girls he would always talk to. And then, like, one. So it's really just like, why are you worried about me, though? Because you might think I'm crazy, issues. But like you don't want me to unlock like my inner Joker. Like it really can be
She'll go off her meds.
No, like I will unplug.
For real. God. Good for you.
Yeah. I'm just
single era.
Yeah. This is the first. I'm gonna still consider it summer because summer ends September 22nd. Okay. So this is my first summer single in 3 summers.
Wow.
And I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. No, literally, like my September schedule is like club, date, another club, another date, like everywhere, bitch. It's up.
Right.
And so yeah, this is gonna be my last time talking about that person situation ever.
Bing bong is dead.
Like, yeah, honestly, Bing bong is dead.
I gotta block Bing bong. Personally, it's really sad because I really like the idea of you and Bing bong.
See, everyone says that, but that's because they knew a different version. I just liked, gay. Gay as fuck.
I like,
and I too am delusional, so I too like the idea of me and Bing bong. But if you can act like such a loser to someone that you were just with for 2 years so quickly, like I don't even think. And if you had nothing to say now, why would I care to hear it in 5 months, 5 years, 5 decades?
You not even have to. Oh my God.
No, bitch, I fully do.
Oh.
It could be because that's old. Like, bitch, all your Instagram pictures I took, so you might as well delete those too.
You might as well just
die. If that fucking one little story, she has one little story highlight. She deleted all my pictures, but she kept a video of Rocket. Bitch, you haven't seen Rocket in like a year.
Don't post my son.
Don't post my. You don't even know him for real. Like that's my blood. You don't know him
for real, doxer.
Bitch, don't tell me that because I really will. Honestly. I fight the urge to dox people all the time, not gonna lie. Like, remember that fucking lady from Marshall's?
Yeah.
Bitch, I have her phone number, her address,
Social Security card.
Everything. Mm-hmm. And it took me I was literally Googling, like, is doxing illegal? Like, how much time do I have to serve for doxing someone? Like, I'll dox your job, your mom's job, your dad's job, your cousin's job, your sister's job, your fucking dog, your dog.
You're gonna be like Kanye after the Kim breakup.
Fully. Screenshotting and posting Kim's text, like, can you stop? Like, please stop posting our private messages. And there's me just reading them on my.
It's so Kim and Kanye. Love it.
I'm Kanye, but I'm also Kim. I'm Kim by day, Kanye by night.
So true.
So yeah, that's my breakup. And you're going through a breakup too?
Yeah. I'm just real. You know the drill. Mine is way less dramatic.
I would hope. Honestly,
yeah, way less dramatic.
Yeah.
I dated him like for 2 years in high school, and then we broke up for college because we were 8 hours away. But we were like never on bad terms. Like I would still text him every once in a while. Whatever. And then
even if you're not my man,
even if we're not together, we're together. And if you're fucking watching this, I better not catch you in any frats. I better not catch any of that.
No more film pictures, bitch. No more kissing the homies goodnight.
No more of that gay shit. No more of that. And you better stick to your studies and you better join some clubs and I better see a nerd coming out of it.
I need Spencer Reed.
Yeah, literally. So we just broke up with college again.
Really?
Yeah. But we did the summer thing.
Yeah.
But like,
how was that?
It was good.
Isn't it like painful though to like keep?
No, because I think it really sucked when we first did it. And it was fucking miserable. Like for a solid amount of time. Like freshman year is so fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And so I kind of have the mentality of like, it can't fucking be any worse. Like it will not be worse.
That's how I feel too. I'm like, yeah, I'll go on dates because like,
what's worse?
It's only up from here.
So I'm like, it can only be better. Like I can only not get over it faster, but like be okay with like being on my own faster. Because I really do love him, and like I never won't love him. Like he's my favorite. But I also see like, I don't know. I just don't. I worry that like maybe if there is a future for us, like as adults, that we'll have like a dead end there. Like be like 50 and he's like, I don't love you anymore. And then he has like cheats on me or whatever. So I'm a little bit paranoid about that. So I'm like, maybe we should both have a single era. So then we're not like that. So then you're not like fucking your secretary behind my back at so 45.
Real. Yeah, like, that's a real midlife crisis.
Right. No, because I kill myself. Like,
yeah. So like if you got a barber chain.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Reba?
No.
Okay, that's your homework.
Okay. So true. It's like Bill Clinton and the cum dress.
Happy birthday.
That's John F. Kennedy.
Oh. Oh.
Nancy Pelosi, he hooked up with, she worked in the White House and she hooked up with her. He was way younger. And there was cum on her dress. And they tested it, lab evidence. It was his cum. That's how they caught him.
Mean who?
Yeah. He had to make a statement and Hillary was sitting there like, watching. Mean it. So, yeah, mine's less dramatic.
Yeah, I would hope. Does it like bother you though, like knowing that he's doing his thing, or does it like make you feel better about doing your thing?
No, I don't think it bothers me. I think it did at first, where I was like, but I'm like, anything he does single, like I don't feel like he needs to justify it to me. Like I've gotten to a place now, and I think kind of end of second semester, where it's like I'm fine to be my own person, because like we're very different. Like I am very codependent on people, and like even if I just have a crush on someone, like everything I'm doing, I want to be perceived by them. So like I'm posting this for you to see it. I'm wearing this for you to see it. Like I wonder what they're doing at this time. Like I've always been that way, even with like little ass crushes that like. So
no, that's so real though.
Yeah, and like consistently being in a relationship for like a long time.
Forever.
Yeah, being so young, like I was so codependent, and I like.
Hello. Okay.
So I just got in this place now where like I'm like it's okay to like be yourself without him, and like I'm in no way looking for another relationship. Like I want this to be my single era, because like I feel like I don't want to be searching for my identity in men, which I know that if I let myself, I probably would.
Yeah.
Like, and so like I don't want to do that, and I've never had a problem with my ex, and like he's always been so good to me, so it's like I don't want to burn that bridge.
Yeah.
So
that's so mature of you. Wow.
Thank you so much.
And then there's me like die.
No,
like,
well, but then I see people who do long distance, and I'm like, I hope he cheats on you. I hope he. Because I don't want anyone to succeed in something I did. Yeah. No shade to everyone in my hometown.
But like
no shade to y'all doing long distance, but
yeah. See, and I feel like it's good for you to have your single era now, just because like you are in college and like you are at an age where it's like you can experiment a little more.
Yeah, and I don't mean like I'm not trying to like slut it up. Like I'm not a casual dater. Like not a casual dater. Like I cannot be casual and kill myself.
So yeah, like try, and then it lasts like a month, and I'm like, okay, so when's the wedding?
Yeah, literally. Like I cannot do casual. So single era is like school and like trying to make friends because I feel like I've never had like I have a few consistent, really long term friends. But then I feel like I've gone through a lot of friends here in this town, and like none of them, but like a lot of them haven't worked out. And like if I'm staying here, I'm like screwing myself because like I'm just there's no point.
It's the same people,
right? Yeah. And I think too because I was so like used to having the same friends for so long, I never had to socialize. So like going to college and like knowing fucking no one, was like really hard for like a really long time. And,
no,
like,
yeah, I totally feel that.
I'm not a sorority person, and like I'm not a big, huge party person either. So like it's hard to like make friends without going that route. And so like that's kind of the plan. I made locked in a few like good ones, but like I don't know. I feel like quality over quantity when it comes to that stuff. So
for sure,
that's my single era.
I love that though. It's honestly the best idea. How do you feel about like when people are like, oh, like he's doing this, this, and this?
I hate that. I hate everything about that, and I hate that so much because when I left, I remember one of my friends like talking to like people we knew, and was like, yeah, like they broke up and whatever. Like, oh my god, why would they do that? Like I'm about to name drop. Kiersten and him, like they would have, like I see them getting married, like that. Although I appreciate it,
because like yes,
because like yeah, fucking wife me up. But I like don't like that it's like very much like everyone knows and like
everyone's so invested all the time.
Right, because we were so public for 2 years, like and it's not that people give a fuck. Yeah,
no, I totally feel you. That's why I'm so glad that like you. I'm not glad that you're going through it, but I'm glad that I have someone that like has that perspective. Because like genuinely, I feel like, was this even real? Like, did any of this actually just happen, or like were you a figment of my imagination?
Literally,
like,
totally. Yeah, no, totally. Because that was like, I don't know, just I feel like leaving. Like I was really worried that like I'd come back for the summer and not recognize who he was, and he'd like change, and I felt like he didn't. So it's like he changed in the best ways possible. Like we both did, I think. But I don't know. I just not that like anyone gives a fuck about our relationship. I hate when people are involved in my relationship. Like I'm okay, bitch, chill. But I think it was more of like yeah, literally. I think it was more of people like just. I don't like the judgment on like what we chose to do. I know a lot of people in my hometown are in the same situation this year, and like more this year than last year. And like I don't know, I'm sure they probably think the way we did it is weird, and like me after literally being like death to everyone who did long distance. Don't judge me for not doing long distance.
I can judge you, but like don't judge me. Like God is a woman. You can't judge me.
I'm sorry. Like, but I don't know. I just think that is more kind of what bugs me is like people think like, why did you do that? And I'm trying to be mature about things, but I know some people think distance is more mature. So I guess it's the eye of the
beholder.
Right.
Yeah. Distance is very complicated because like me and Bing Bong, we were like an hour and a half. So it's a medium distance, I would say. Just because you, like, most people are like, oh, like, come over after work. And I'm like, well, I'd have to leave at 4 a.m. the next day. So, like, like, so it definitely is, like, hard. And I'm also, like, it takes a lot for me to like someone enough to get to the point of wanting to, like, say, like, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend. So once I've, like, established that, like, oh, well, I really like you, like, I want to be with you all the time.
Right.
So being in long distance, like, that makes it hard because it's not so easy to, like, just pull up, like, let's go do something, let's go grab food. Yeah,
no, it's so hard. And, like, I know him and I know me, and we're both very driven people and career-oriented. And, like, even in high school, if he had homework, he was like, no, I really can't call you. I can't come over. And, like...
See, that's so good.
And I appreciated that because I was like, you're, like, it only benefits you. Like, and so I appreciate it. So, like, I know that, like, I would be having to fight for attention, and not like both of us would.
Yeah.
And like it would just cause tension in our relationship, and it wouldn't work. I think some people distance works fucking great, and good for y'all. Though I don't like seeing people succeed at something I didn't do. Good for y'all. But
good for you, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Good people.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. Okay. Sure, okay. But yeah, I've been fine. He also goes back earlier than me to school, so I have like a week.
Oh yeah, when do you go back?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I know.
Are you coming for Christmas?
Yeah. And Thanksgiving.
What? We should do something.
Yeah.
Okay, bad.
Yeah. You're so real.
A midget's up. Like midget's up this winter. It's
this winter.
Like this
winter.
This fall. Like we're up. I don't care if it's in negative 70 degrees.
How's
all you need is a bottle in your jacket.
It never gets cold.
Ever. People are always like, "Where's your jacket?" I'm like, "Don't you see this tequila in my hand right now?" I'm like, I know you see this shit. What are you most looking forward to and least looking forward to going back?
I'm most looking forward to decorating my new room.
Yay. Are you still with the same roommate?
No, my roommate transferred to a different school. Mm-hmm. So she went back like really early, but I don't know. I don't really talk to her as often as like I used to fucking live with her, so I talk to her all the time. But I go back and I'm dorming again, womp womp. But like also I have a single dorm, so I'm not complaining.
Word.
Yeah, and my dad, like, love my dad. He's so real because he was like, "We'll get you a TV." And I was like, "I don't need a TV. Like, I don't really use a TV. We'll get you a TV." And he got me like a big ass TV, and I was like, "Okay,
fire."
And then he said, "I'm gonna get you a couch too," and I said,
"Okay, Ikea, Bob the Builder."
Yeah, literally. He was like, "Okay."
Oh my gosh, do you have like what's your vibe aesthetic that you're going for?
Just anything.
Anything?
Just throw shit.
Can I like help you design it?
Yeah, of course.
I love designing anything.
I have to like, I don't know where to even, I'm so last minute and I love procrastinating that like, I'm just gonna wait for a lot of like posters, because where the fuck do you buy good posters that's gonna ship in 2 fucking days? Like
FedEx.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I had like a whole like poster wall in my dorm because I ordered them all from FedEx.
That's real.
Mm-hmm.
I might
or
have
like
to do
Walgreens.
that. Yeah, I know they have like, there is a poster sale there like a couple days after I move in. So
oh really?
On campus. They had that last year too, and that was
let's go.
But I have like little
sit like the ground one. I'm like thinking it's missing. No fully.
But I have little like flag. I don't know, dude. I just got everything.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
I thought so that.
That's
fun. Okay, so what are you least looking forward to?
Okay, least looking forward to the school.
I mean, real, yeah. What are some of the classes you're taking?
I'm taking random ass classes. So like I have one major. It's anatomy of speech and hearing.
Nice.
So it's only here up. So that'll be hopefully easier to memorize. I don't have to do the whole body anatomy. And then super random, I'm in oceanography. So about like the time,
avoid them stingrays, girl.
I have an online class. This one's so fucking whack. Intro to furnishing from ancient time to 1700 UK.
Right.
European or something. I was like,
so what are you gonna like learn about cobblestone streets?
I guess, and fucking woodworking and shit, bitch. I don't know. It's an online class too. So
your homework is, you're gonna be like those people that are like, sorry, I have like Pinocchio due at 11:59 tonight. Like, what do you even do?
And there's a fucking textbook in that class, like, or what?
Look for the PDF. Do you buy your textbooks, or do you at least look for PDFs first?
I try. If normally they'll let you know if there's a PDF. I do look for PDF first, and then I sometimes will be like, I'll get the used book, and I'm like, okay, I just get the book. But then I fucking buy the book and never
then you
use
don't use it,
book.
and you're paying like $200 for a book you don't even know the title of, and there's like 5 inches of dust on it.
That pissed me off so bad. Like I bought a new one for one of my major classes last semester, and we never fucking used it. And I was like,
yeah, that shit's so annoying. What else? What'd you do this summer? The summer went by really fast.
I know. I didn't really do anything, Loki. I went to my first and last party of the summer on Friday, and guess what? It was it was a work party get together barbecue pizza night.
Okay, work FHN.
No.
Oh.
With the chiropractor's office.
Aww.
So it was middle-aged chiropractors, and then they said grace before dinner, and I was like, I was the youngest one there. That wasn't a child. There were little children.
Oh.
And I was like, I should probably go. They invited me when I first was hired, and I was like, no, I don't know you bitches. And then I like left or whatever. And I came back, and they were like literally sucking my balls so hard. They were like, yeah, the girl we hired like after you, like she wasn't as mature as you, and we thought like you're just really mature for your age. And I was like, guys, you guys don't have to gas me.
Like, damn, take a lick already.
Yeah. So I like picked up literally only like 5 shifts there because that's all they had, and whatever. And like he was like, I'll pay you cash.
Work.
I know. I was like, okay, because I couldn't find my name to clock in. I was like, so you took me off the roster. So what is this now? So you got some new girl to replace me.
Who is she, bitch?
He's like, I'll give you cash now. And he hadn't paid me yet, and so he was like, oh, I can just pay you there. And I was like, and I never got into his house, and I was nosy. It was a giant fucking house.
I was expecting. I would have to be rich as that.
Yeah, and he had
you're not even a real doctor.
Literally low
like
key.
You can crack some bones, bitch. I can do that too.
Low key, I went there, had some pizza. I work with a Disney adult there, so she's gone to Disney 4 times. 4 times so far this year, maybe more, 6 times this year. And then she got like a Disney cruise in the Bahamas, and Disney has its own island in the Bahamas.
And so did Epstein.
Yeah. Do you think they were next to each other?
Low key. I'm like into like conspiracy theories like that, and there's like a lot about Disney. Disney adults like scare me.
Me too, a little bit.
Like I feel like if you're like a Disney adult, like you have to have hella dark trauma.
Yeah, childhood trauma. Like there's even at FHN, there was a nurse who's like, yeah, me and my husband, we're gonna go to Disney again because we're unoriginal. I was like,
because we're unoriginal.
You have anywhere to vacation in Florida, and we choose
not even
Disney
just
World.
Florida, bitch, in the world.
Yeah, literally in the world. And we do Disney World for 7 days, not just like 1, 2 days.
Right.
And
then like going multiple times a year.
Right.
Nothing changes.
And the outfits where they
some of the outfits are cute.
I do like some of the cosplay. Disney bounding.
Yeah, Disney. Yeah.
You can't dress in the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. Maybe
when it's like extreme, like they're literally like going like
all the
6 times in the span of 3 months.
Especially if they have like no kids. I'm like, what are you?
So why
are we here?
And you're paying for like overpriced everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, Disney adults are scary.
Yeah.
Especially because like they make changes pretty frequently, but like not as frequently for you to need to go 4 times in 1 year.
Right.
I feel like that's like a good like, because there's like low key hella parks though, like 5 parks I think in it, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
So like just do like a day in each park and then you're good
literally
for like at least until the next year.
Yeah, actually.
Like I don't know why you need to go there.
Actually, yeah, I don't know. So chilled with some Disney adults.
Work.
Hung out with the children, and then I got paid bank as fuck, and he gave me the envelope. Now I'm not gonna open this here.
I'll be respectful.
And I literally got like
overpaid.
Cut it.
You got overpaid. We can cut it.
I was like, oh my god!
I'll have come on my dress.
Yeah, because I think he's so much.
Oh my god, that's the work. I need to find me one of those.
No, yeah, you got to work for like a family business, small business where the owner's rich.
Yeah,
because that's what it is. I was like, I don't know if he's rich for sure. And my mom was like, no, I know them. They're rich. Like, yeah, I go to it, and then I went to their house.
Is it the one that's by? Where is it? Is it the one that's by Maria's?
It's outside of town. Like if you're leaving, like by Walmart, Yeah, I was like,
I bought a pool at the beginning of summer and never put that bitch up. Like, it's still in the box by my front door.
Hot winter, let's go ice skating.
I just put boiled water in it.
Yeah.
Jacuzzi.
Hot tub it. Yeah. Love. Yeah. So that was, my crazy summer plans. I was getting lit.
Wild.
I had some pizza and some chips and dip.
Yeah.
What else did I even have? Cocktail weenies, but I don't like those cocktail weenies. And I don't like those
the like little Vienna ones.
Yes.
Yeah, those scare me.
No.
Because what's the juice?
Oh yeah.
And also like I don't trust them.
I don't like it.
I used to eat them as a baby, but I don't trust them now.
No.
I used to eat them raw. Why are you letting me eat that raw? I'm a baby.
You're good. That's why you're fucked up.
That's why I'm sick.
That's why you're fucked up.
It didn't make my stomach sick. It made my head sick.
That fucked you up.
Yeah.
The chemicals in that.
I wouldn't have it.
Are those little meatballs? When white people have the meatballs in the crock pot, and it's like and it's like, not even marinara.
Like, yeah, it's like some
weird
sauce.
Or something.
Yeah. One time we had what is that called? What's it called where people bring food? A potluck. Okay. One time we had a potluck at Marshall's, and this lady brought a whole crock pot of meatballs, and no one touched them.
Yeah, because they're like, I hate them. I think they're so gross.
They just like scare. I don't like eating food that I don't know what's in it, especially like I don't know what your house looks like.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Because like if your house is dirty and like, especially if you have like pets and stuff, like we're clean with my pets, but I don't know how clean you guys are.
Yeah, literally. You're so real.
So
yeah.
Like, I'm good. Okay.
So love a good potluck. Yeah. Love a good
little pizza party.
Pizza part. Ooh. I was on the kids' table. I was sitting at the fucking kids' table with everyone's fucking.
They invited you to be the free babysitter.
No, dead ass. But also like literally when I'd be working at the chiropractor, he'd drop his 3 kids off and be like, "All right, sit behind the desk with her."
Yeah, here's a coloring book and a pencil, bitch.
Not even. They gave him one stuffed bear, and then like they'd be playing games on my phone and be like, "All right, let's chill."
I guess we're watching Spidey and Friends.
Yeah, literally. So,
I guess I can buy with Bluey.
Yeah. So I'm clutch with them. I'm pretty clutch.
Yeah. Are you gonna work this semester or have it off?
Probably off.
Yeah.
Maybe second semester.
Is there anywhere in town near college that you could work at?
Yeah, they have like the on campus, so I could do like literally like front desk at one of the dorms.
Dude, honestly, you should. That shit is clutch. I didn't do it, but I would see the people that would do it.
Yeah,
and they're just like chilling, doing their
literally
homework,
doing
like,
homework.
Blasted as fuck.
Yeah, literally. And my friend just got hired for that. She had to go back last weekend to do it. Yeah. Chipotle.
Okay. Just make sure there's no bugs in that shit.
I need that fucking discount.
Chipotle is like expensive now. They don't even give you full servings.
I love Chipotle, and I spent too much money on it when I was like, it's right next to my dorm. No.
Oh no, where'd my money go?
And
you better have that extra block.
$5 tans. I could work at a server. Like I feel like there are a lot of things I can do, but
$5 tan is crazy. You work at a tanning salon.
Yes.
You can meet the next year's podcast.
Love it. Yeah. Who the fuck is Polly D?
Within the past 3 weeks, I rewatched the entirety of Jersey Shore 3 times.
Holy shit.
I'm on my 4th.
Damn, bitch.
I just, don't have anything else to watch right now. Like, what are you watching?
I'm rewatching Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, I rewatched that, at the beginning of the summer. And I just watched, the reboot with, Bailey Madison. Honestly, that one's really hot. Yeah.
Because I've been rewatching it. Yeah, I've been locked in on that. I think we sleep on the older brother as a character.
Who's older brother?
Allie's older brother.
Yeah. Jason De Laurentiis.
Yeah.
They low-key, switch him, though, right?
Yeah,
it's 2 people.
The pilot was a different person than when they made the show.
Okay, yeah.
But
I like that.
We sleep on him, he's so hot, and then he was, in none of the episodes. Why do we cut him?
Rarely ever.
And he's in the Addison Rae music video now. You know that
her Coca-Cola,
Diet Pepsi. It's her in the car, and he's the one driving.
No way. I'm gonna have to watch it. But yeah, he's so slept on. I just need to stop sleeping with Arya. I don't understand why.
I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that.
Like that was so normalized growing up.
No, that was so weird.
Like
why was I watching that?
Esria, prison,
yeah,
like R. Kelly, like federal.
Yeah, no, that's scary.
There was actually so much of that in the show too, because like Spencer's sister's like fiance or whatever.
Yeah, she did. Yes, and then Allie and Ian or whatever.
Yup, Allie and Ian.
Like just all the time they did that. I thought, well, Allie, the actress in the pilot was only 12 years old. Literally.
That's what's crazy too. Is like, because like she was the only one that was like actually the age she was supposed to be playing this whole time, and then you have like everyone else who's like over 25.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it even more uncomfortable. It's like her and Ian and like
right,
all
because
like
she is young as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I hate that Ezra Arya shit. Don't even get me started. Because because what? He has a secret kid. Okay.
Yes.
Red flag. You're 17, you're dating someone with a child. What are you playing mommy?
At 17?
At 17.
You still need your mommy to make a doctor's appointment.
Get up. Stand up.
Like, what are you doing?
So then they broke up. And then they fucking get back together, and then he's literally, like, working with A or whatever. Remember? He was, like, writing that book on them. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the show.
Fucking 13 years later. Spoiler, though.
Like, we should have been done with his ass.
And I hate that they kept rewriting who A was gonna be.
I didn't like that either. I felt like the writer of the show kept trying to outsmart the watchers instead of write.
Because it was supposed to be Arya,
yeah,
and then everyone guessed it, and
she's so good.
I'm like, just go with it.
That was such a good idea.
Yeah, because like having Cece, like that was just like a whole
left field.
Like, and then you get like you want to represent transgender and stuff, but like she kind of just came out of nowhere. And then like having
the twin.
Yeah, the twin. Spoiler. Having the twin, like, bitch, where did you even come from?
Literally, where'd you come from?
Like, if that's the case, they should have just said it was Spencer.
And suddenly everyone's related. Like,
yeah, like Spencer and
Jason.
Allison. Yeah, it was.
And then, mind you, Jason is fucking Cece, his sister.
His transgender sister.
Yeah. And then fucking Melissa, his sister.
Yes, yes. Okay,
are Spencer or Allie next? Like, what's going
like,
on? Like,
anyways,
yeah, we sleep on him as a generation.
Yeah,
Drew Van Ackner.
Drew Van Ackner. What?
I don't know.
Wait, what did you say?
Ackner. That's his name.
Oh, his name. Oh.
He got a van in there.
Okay. Great.
Addison Rae.
I have to watch it.
Right.
Okay, people want Addison Rae to play Britney Spears. How do you feel?
I feel like it'd be cool. What do you think?
I saw a fan casting that said Olivia Holt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they don't really look alike, Addison and Britney, that much.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I just think everyone wants Addison to be the next Britney, which I think is cool. But like, we don't have to fan cast. We don't have to do that.
So, yeah, and then I feel like that too, like, puts pressure on Addison, but also the public, because it's like they're setting an expectation for her, and she knows she has to meet it, and if she doesn't meet it, everyone's gonna shit on her so badly.
Literally, yeah.
I know Ben Platt's dad is the one that's a part of it.
Oh, really?
Producing it, yeah. So I feel like he might have a role in it.
Yeah.
Because he's like definition Nepo baby.
Literally.
As he should be, honestly.
Yeah,
if I was a Nepo baby, I would be.
I'd be fucking taking over it. Yeah. Like, why would you not? Though?
I love Ben Platt actually.
Ben Platt is good.
He has a song called "New." It's like from 2 albums ago. That's my like go-to like breakup song.
Her.
Because it's like, bitch, fuck you, basically.
Loved him in Pitch Perfect.
Like Benji is me inside, honestly.
Love him.
His little magic. Like, that's how I am with Spider-Man and Marvel. I'd be on that stage flipping everyone. Like, he's just so cute. I love Benji.
I love that. Did you ever watch A Dear Evan Hansen?
Yes.
I did not.
Okay, the movie
That's
sucked.
so
I know
random.
the musical, but the movie sucked.
Did it?
So bad, yeah.
Why?
Well, first off, Ben Platt's dad made it, so Ben Platt
Oh.
played it. Granted, he originated the role, but Ben Platt's also like 35. You're not a teenager.
Right.
You definitely can tell you're not a teenager.
Right.
So I know there's a lot of controversy about him playing Ben Platt.
Mm-hmm.
I would have preferred to see Jordan Fisher on the stage.
Mm-hmm. That's real.
Or there's some other little white boy that played him on Broadway too that everyone was saying should have been it.
Right. Other little.
Like, I don't know their names.
You
I'm low-key into Broadway. Like, are you into Broadway?
A little bit, yeah. Okay. I love Wicked. I'm so excited for that to come out.
Me too.
I'll be stomping.
That's like my Met Gala.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I better not see anyone under 18.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I love Wicked. They just announced that they're turning The Greatest Showman into a musical.
Oh, really?
When The Greatest Showman came out in theaters, I watched it 8 times in theaters.
When The Greatest Showman came out, I watched it on my last day of 7th grade in class and held hands with my middle school boyfriend for the first time. And then he let go because my hands were too sweaty.
Oh.
So.
I mean, real as fuck.
Fuck him.
I guess you weren't written in the stars after all.
No, I guess not. Like, need Zac Efron, though.
Okay, but Zac Efron's role in The Greatest Showman, the movie, it was supposed to be Jeremy Jordan.
Oh.
And Zendaya's character was supposed to be Cynthia, the one that's playing Elphaba in the new Wicked movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I just watched it the other day because I didn't even know this, but there's a recording like that they did with like the original cast, and then it was, instead of Zac Efron, it was Jeremy Jordan, and instead of Zendaya, it was
her.
Cynthia.
Holy crap!
Yeah, and then Jeremy Jordan said that like he low-key thought this was gonna be like his comeback because he hadn't been in anything in a minute, but then he found out that Hugh had met with Zac. And then he knew he was gonna like not have it anymore. So now that it's coming to Broadway, people really want him to be in it.
Right.
But now he's a little older, so I feel like he could play Hugh Jackman's role. Mm-hmm.
That's real.
I just need him. Do you know who Jeremy Jordan is?
Probably.
He's just so good. He's very big in Broadway.
What was he in?
Have you ever seen The Last 5 Years with Anna Kendrick? Newsies? You probably don't know anything.
I probably don't know him.
He's like very, very big in Broadway. He's just so hot too. To me, I think he's a little hot. He's like medium ugly hot.
Oh, but I love medium ugly hot. Yeah, that's my favorite.
I love Jeremy Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm excited for Wicked. I don't know. I feel like there's just not been much like shows, like movies.
No. And let me talk this. Ever since quarantine, I feel like there have been flop ass movies. When we worked there, name one fucking movie you remember working, like while working at that fucking movie theater. I can name 5 that were flops.
West Side Story.
Okay, West Side Story, but was it really that big? No.
I can, like, even, like, Marvel movies that came out flopped. Yeah. Like, Shang-Chi came out when we worked there. I personally loved it, but Loki flopped. Eternals flopped. West Side Story flopped because Ansel Elgort.
Jungle Cruise. Oh, yeah.
Jungle Cruise.
That was...
What is that?
The Rock and Emily Blunt. You don't remember Jungle Cruise?
I remember that Free Guy, yeah, flop. Like,
everything has been a flop.
Yeah, I still have my. I think they're in the guest room. I still have like hella posters.
Which ones did you take? Because there were no
just
good
kind of like random ones. Dude, I low key. I'm about to hit up Jamie to work for like the next month just because I want the Wicked posters. Because they're so good. No, but I can't get myself to. I can't.
I need so bad.
I need Wicked. I'll be like, Jamie, I will take your dog.
Literally.
I will take him and pick him up from doggy daycare for a month straight.
I'll eat you out.
like top to bottom.
Yeah, that's how I felt when, what's the one with Harry Styles and Florence Pugh?
Oh,
that came out.
Call you by your name. Say my name.
That's the gay one.
Oh. I don't know what it's called, but I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. And that's the one that Olivia, whatever.
Yes, and that was that whole thing.
Yeah.
That's, holy shit, are we stupid?
Are we, like, old? Because that feels like ages ago. I can't think of what it's called.
I can't either, but that came out like right after we left, and I remember being like, I'm gonna text Caitlin and beg her to keep the poster for me.
There was a Marvel movie that came out. I think the Spider-Man, and I was trying to hustle everyone to get the poster.
Yeah, that was right after.
I was like, please, I'll give you $50. I literally told. I remember Xander. I remember telling him like, I'll literally give you $50 and an eighth for a Spider-Man poster, like my firstborn. And then I never fucking got it, so I'm like, fuck you.
That's bogus.
I'm gonna keep my eighth.
Xander, I think he still works there. He's a manager. Tanis is there. He's a manager. Tanis is the only one who acknowledges me when I go in there.
I don't acknowledge anyone ever. I sometimes see Tanis around town, and I'm like,
I do like Tanis.
I liked him, but like not enough to like, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? Like, I don't even want to pretend.
Tanis to me was always like, oh, cutie Tanis. Like, he's so cutie. Like,
he was like that to me until I found out he was like, my God's not dead.
That was where I was like, okay, but he would like.
And then it's also like, you like Jenny, but Jenny's gay.
Yeah.
Gay. Or pretend gay. Whatever it was.
Yeah. Tanis is so cute because he was like, he would never talk, but he was like not like ignoring you. I felt like he was always sweet.
Yeah, he was definitely like an observer rather than like in the conversation.
And I could never. They'd always put me to clean that fucking popcorn machine because nobody did it right. Sorry that I ate that. But I couldn't fucking lift the top. Like, I could not. That
shit was so hard to clean. I felt like my arms were like the biggest they ever were because of that popcorn machine.
The amount of burns on my hands I literally had like burns all on my arm just from that. Like
I looked like I should have been 5150.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm not gonna wait 20 minutes when I could be gone in 20 minutes. But he'd always put it on and take it off for me because I couldn't lift it. So shout out to him.
Girl. Okay, see, I like hate. Okay, because like independent woman, right? Mm-hmm. But when it came to the popcorn machine or it came to changing the soda boxes,
no.
Suddenly, I've lost all ability to do anything.
No.
I'm just a weak, frail little hummingbird. No. Like,
I hate the dishes. I need you to take over. No.
I hated the dishes because everything was so oily.
Yeah, I hated that shit. And then also, we could just dunk our hands in the sanitizer. Like, we're not supposed to do that. Anyways.
Like, yeah.
I hated that. But, you know, he still works there. He cut his hair. He has a beard, I think.
Beards are hit or miss.
Yeah.
I like a full beard. Not like full, like, clean cut, but like, not patchy.
Yeah. I feel like only certain people can pull it off. Yeah.
And certain people should only pull that off.
Yeah.
Because once you get rid of it,
then it's like, okay.
I'm just kind of scared.
Yeah.
Give me a warning next time.
Yeah. Do you have any, recent, do you get hyperfixated on things?
Oh, my recent hyperfixation has been pasta.
Ooh.
My dad started calling me Desi Tetrazzini. Tetrazzini is a pasta dish because I have I think last month or earlier this month specifically, I ate pasta for like 2 meals a day, probably for 3 weeks straight.
That's real.
And it got to the point where my dad's like, I'm gonna have to ban pasta from the house. Like, we cannot allow this anymore. And like every time I would pull the pot out, he'd like tell my mom, and he'd be like, she's doing it again. Like,
what
stop
kind
her.
Of pasta? What kind of
any
pasta?
Any pasta. Like any pasta, any sauce. Like,
really
love pasta. Yeah.
Pasta's really good.
Yeah.
When I used to work at the Lindo, every time I come back from a late ass shift, I'd make a pot of spaghetti at fucking midnight. My parents were asleep, and I wouldn't change out of my uniform.
Just fuck it up.
I am raw dogging it.
Yeah. After Lindo, I would smoke my uniform afterwards. Like, I couldn't even take it off. I had to sit on my back porch and like, whew, like, fuck.
Yeah. It all comes back to that fucking place.
Honestly, that's really where
scary.
I was downhill. No, like that working at the Lindo, like I was like, oh yeah, I get why people smoke cigarettes.
Yeah,
like, maybe I should try it. Like in 19, about to develop like a cigarette addiction.
That was like, so horrible.
For no reason, it's a movie theater.
No,
like
actually
What are
movie
we
theater,
doing
a
here?
broke ass movie theater. Nonetheless,
broke
this
one
isn't
at
even
that.
AMC,
No.
and you're treating me like this.
Yeah.
Like,
this is like the Walmart of movie theaters.
Like come on.
And you know now they're gonna serve alcohol.
Yes, I saw that. They were trying to get their.
But no one over 21 ever works there.
Literally, who? What was Thomas? And I had him on Snapchat. He had a 40 snap score.
Oh my god.
They made him get.
The
work group chat was always on Snapchat, and they made Thomas, who's this fucking old ass man, download Snapchat to be able to get work related text messages.
I do remember that because I was never in them because I didn't have Snapchat.
Well, I don't have Snapchat either, so.
Work. And that's how you know you're maturing.
And that's on I was banned.
Oh, oh yes, yes.
Snapchat didn't even give a fuck about any of my well-written repeals. And I could get a new one. Once you get banned, you have to have a new IP or whatever, SIM card. So I have a new phone. I got a new phone, so I could make a new one, but I'm too stubborn and bitter about it.
Yeah, and like, I personally don't.
I never used it.
It just makes me feel very middle school. Like, do you want to hug after recess? Like,
I didn't really. Yeah, I never snapped people. I only used my private story really. But
yeah, that's facts. You love a good private story.
I do love a good private story, but I hate close friends Instagram because you can only have one. You can't make multiple. Because on Snapchat, I had
the videos how they would keep running.
Yeah, and just like I can't have multiple stories with multiple people on it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, on Snapchat, there's only multiple private stories, like one with a bunch of people.
Yeah, like the levels of closeness. Yeah, Instagram it's just
and
one.
I can't do that, so.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So that sucks, but you know, living my Instagram life.
Yeah. I love when you post a good rant. Whenever I'm like, I see that green bubble, I'm like, oh, bitch, let me lock the fuck in. Let me grab a little snack, and I'm there with you.
I love shit posting because nobody ever responds to it, so I'm like talking to a wall.
That's the type of shit you have to do on TikTok. Like, people on TikTok would love that shit.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be so embarrassing. Like, people would be like,
no, because you're like relatable embarrassing.
Thank you so much.
Because it's like you are my inner dialogue for real.
I just feel like I'm very committed to a bit. I'm very committed to a bit, and sometimes it is embarrassing. One time, when I was in school, I was like with this group of people I didn't really know, and they were like, "We're gonna go back to this dorm. Like, will you grab your beanbag from your room?" And I was like, "Yeah, but first I'm gonna fuck Gabby on it, my roommate."
Okay.
Just because I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I totally get it though. Yeah.
Like, maybe this is why you have trouble meeting people. Like, what? And then they all were literally looked at me like the only one who laughed was my roommate.
Yeah.
And then I just was stuck to the bit the whole night where I was like, I'm in love with her. Like, we're banging. Like, with them. I was like, I can't.
See, but I hate when people don't like. It's a bit, like, join in. It's a funny, hee ha ha.
One of my favorite bits, I was at the fair recently, and there was a fucking policeman on the horse, and I started crying because I wanted to ride the horse so bad. And I was like,
so that was your bit, you wanted to be on the horse?
That was my bit, was that I was really into this horse.
I love that. You do give horse girl, though.
I went to horse camp. I am horse girl, actually. Yeah. I give horse girl. I did go to horse camp for a while, and I remember when I was shoveling poo, they made us shovel poo, and I got my leg stuck in someone's shovel like thing, and so it cut me, and there was horse shit in my cut. Yeah, from the scooper.
Did you like get a gnarly infection?
No, we just had to watch. They literally hosed it off. They're like, "They're fine." Like, oh, okay. I don't even remember. And then
maybe
I remember.
I should get a tetanus shot.
Yeah, literally. And then I remember we were washing the horse, and we were brushing it. And then its wiener came out, and the horse lady kicked it and was like, "Stop!" She kicked it back up.
That's like that's.
I was like, "What's going on?"
And you're like, how old?
I was like 8
years old. Oh my god!
I was like, "What is that?"
Why is it giving birth?
Yeah. And then I took horse riding classes when I was in 8th grade.
Okay, so yeah, you are a horse.
It was a horse.
I'm a Chinese zodiac. I'm a horse.
Oh, really?
English is so hard. But yeah. You know your Chinese zodiac?
Monkey.
I was a monkey girl growing up. Like, do you,
Really? I don't.
Yeah, like, do you remember that Bobby Jack? It was never real monkeys. Only ever monkeys. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So that was like me.
Yes.
Every like store, garage sale, thrift store, anything, I would get like
Those
every monkey plushie. Like my whole room was everything monkey.
The orangutan. You see those videos where it's like orangutans are like humans. People bring slime out and they're.
Oh yes, I want to play slime with an orangutan.
They're too smart. Do you remember that bitch that got her face ripped off by the monkey? And then she went on Oprah?
No.
This girl had a monkey and her friend came to visit.
Pet?
Yeah, as a pet. Her friend came to visit. The monkey tweaked out, ripped the friend's face off, not even the monkey owner.
Like, what do you mean ripped her face off?
Ripped her face off. She had to get like whole plastic surgery. Like, she doesn't look the same.
I'm looking at you and I'm just imagining just seeing your skeleton and skin. Like, you know, there's a Marvel character that looks like that.
You gotta hear the 911 call.
I'm so scared. Don't show me a picture because I might actually pass out.
This is her now.
I'm sorry, but she'll do tonight.
Trish.
I'm scared.
It's just the audio and you can hear the chimp freaking out.
What's the problem there? The chimp killed my friend. What's the problem with your friend? I need to know. The police with a gun. Hurry up. What's the gun? Wait, hurry up. He's killing my girlfriend. What is the problem? He's killing my friend. Who's killing your friend? My chimpanzee. Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend. He ripped her apart. Hurry up. Hurry up, please. There's someone on the way. With guns, please. Shoot him. What is the monkey doing? Tell me what's wrong. He ripped her face off. He ripped her face off?
But bitch, you just have a chimpanzee as a pet. Like, I know they went in there to fix the solution. But then they're like, okay, your friend's in the ambulance, but where the fuck did you get this guy?
I'd be so pissed if I was the friend. Like, you had to fuck around and find out, and now my face is gone.
Oh my god. That's like a Jeff Wittig, David Dobrik situation.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I'm suing you for everything, and I want the chimpanzee to fuck you up back.
I want to shoot it point blank range.
Like, bring back public execution. I want the whole town riled around to watch me.
The police shot it when they got so it's dead. But
oh my god.
So I don't know how I feel about those.
Monkeys are scary. And then like those movies, like Planet of the Apes and stuff. I can't watch those because just seeing the trailers, like, why are you?
Also, did they sexualize that one ape, or was that just me? The main character.
No
way. Caesar, and they made him like. Maybe it's just people on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's
But like people were like, he's hot.
Oh.
But James Franco's in that movie.
Like, is human or monkey?
Human.
Are Planet of the Apes like no humans? There's only monkeys.
I think it's the monkeys are taking over.
And they talk?
Yeah, because James Franco's character is the dad of the baby monkey, the main monkey.
And they talk like humans?
Yeah.
And they just like
they walk,
just like them taking over the world.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
See, like movies like that kind of suss me out because I'm like, are you like low key trying to like warn us?
Like, yeah, I don't like the monkey.
Yeah, it's too close to home. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like movies like that. I don't like. Okay. I just recently watched a movie called Jackpot. Have you heard of it?
No.
It has John Cena ass. It has Aquafina ass. Movie in general kind of ass, but basically, okay. I think it's called Jackpot or The Lottery, one of the two. Basically, it takes place in California, and it has a lottery like how we have a lottery, except their lottery, you have to like submit yourself into the lottery with your thumbprint, and then they pick the winner of the lottery, And okay, I'm just gonna spoil the movie.
Yeah.
I doubt you watch it. So Awkwafina's character, she comes back to California after not being there for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
So the lottery didn't exist before, but now it does. And so she accidentally submits herself into the lottery while she's like at an audition, doesn't really know what's going on. Then when she leaves the audition, she ended up getting picked as the winner. So everyone's trying to kill her.
No.
So basically, when you're picked for the lottery. So her pot was $3.3 billion. So instead of you won the lottery, here's your money. You have to stay alive to get the money.
For how long?
For the whole day.
Oh my god.
Not the whole day, until sunset.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole entire state of California is trying to kill you because whoever kills you before sunset gets that money. So it's you have to survive till sunset so you can get the money, or whoever kills you gets the money.
Wild.
Yeah, so the whole movie is just her and John Cena trying to keep her alive.
Mm-hmm.
So that she can win the money because everyone's trying to get everyone it turns into the Purge almost. The movie was supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
But it's purgy in the way everyone's trying to kill you. The cops, even the cops will try to kill you. So they pulled up in a scene and she's like, oh my god, thank you so much, everyone's trying to kill me, and they're like, bitch, so are we. Okay. So movies like that, it's hee hee ha ha, but it's that's low-key a form of
Purge.
Population control, purgy, very.
Purge is scary.
Mm-hmm. The Purge is scary only because everyone immediately goes to murder.
Yeah, everyone's excited about it.
Bitch, if we get a Purge, I'm hopping out a Lambo.
Yeah, literally.
I'm moving into the biggest house ever, and you can't tell me anything. But killing people.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that scares me. What was the one with Emma Roberts? And it was Truth or Dare, and she's on the motorcycle. It was you have to do this.
Oh, James Franco was in that one too, right?
Yes.
That's oh my god.
Was it James Franco or James? His brother.
Oh, it was one of them. I remember one of the Franco.
I think it was a brother. Dave.
Yeah. Dave Franco.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I remember seeing that. It came out when I was in middle school. Nerve. And then you Truth or Dare, but it's the black market watching you, and then everyone can pull up to wherever you are and watch you
vote.
Yes, that type of shit. I'm
that's scary. That one kind of worked though. That was a good one.
Okay, yeah, because we went to see it at the movie theater, and then across the street there was a Target, and it's a busy ass street, and then me and all my friends are nerve, run across the street, nerve, run across the street. So running in the middle of a busy street traffic, we really thought I thought I was at Moravic.
Y'all thought y'all that.
Yeah, kind of dangerous. And then we're in Target, nerve, do this, nerve, do that. You will go to jail. No.
Yeah, that was a good one. I did that one.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens in the Attic with Austin Butler.
Never watched it.
Back in the day, it was early 2000. And there's aliens in the attic.
Okay, see, that stuff scared me too. People living in your
walls
in your attic. That makes me really scared.
No.
I saw a Reddit thread on TikTok. And I always have to start reading those shit, and then I'm too scared to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes. But people living in their walls and shit. That fucking scares me. Aliens scare me just because I've experienced them.
Really?
Yeah. Never told you?
No.
Yeah.
Tell me about your alien girl.
Okay. So this year. I'm pretty sure it was this year. I'd have to check my journal. But I have been taken by aliens that I know of 2 times, but they try all the time. But I've learned to fight it off. I'm so serious.
Are you dead serious?
I on everything Bible. I'm so serious, and I'm so sober right now. I'm so serious.
In your sleep, you could get psychosis almost.
Kind of, yeah.
A sleep paralysis type of thing.
Yeah. But okay, one time. Yeah, because I had my bed there, so it had to be late last year or early this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I can feel myself waking up, and I'm looking up, and I'm in a white operating room, and you see where my fan is.
Yeah.
Instead of a fan, it's just a gray head.
Spooky.
Yeah. And, like, I like, could feel myself not being able to move. And it felt like I was, like, hooked up to something.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah.
We gotta get you a tinfoil hat, girl.
Tinfoil house.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I get sleep paralysis a lot too, but, like, this didn't feel like sleep paralysis.
Really?
Yeah. And because, this girl that I used to be friends with, no, I don't know her anymore, so we're not friends. But she lives 2 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
And that same night, she has a video from, like, my house direction, and you can, like, see the UFO, like, above my house.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then another time is, remember when I had my bed here?
Mm-hmm.
I saw, it's a little baby one, and he jumped through my window, and he was, like, walking, but, like, he kind of was built like this. Not gonna lie, he was kind of built like this.
Yeah.
And so when he would walk, he was like this. Swear to God. So he comes to my window.
Yeah.
And he's, like, walking, and then I have Rocket right there in the cage usually. And I see him, like, starting to walk towards Rocket. And I'm trying to scream Rocket's name in my sleep so that he'll, like, wake up and do something. And then he realizes I'm awake. And he jumps back. And he runs through my window.
Weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. Oh, and then the other night, too, before I moved my bed over there, I was in my bed, and then I was sleeping, and then there was, like, a pair of legs hanging off my bed on this side of me, and then a pair of legs hanging off my bed at the top of me, and I started to wake up, and something or someone put their arm like this on me.
No.
And then, like, and then I heard voices saying, she knows.
That's crazy.
And then I, like, thought, like, just, like, to wake up, have awareness, I don't know.
That's scary.
Yeah. And, like, I was, like, trying to scream, like, Mom, but I couldn't, like, make the words. And then as soon as I, like, was able to fight it off, whatever it was. And then, because, like, I'm the type, like, if something like that happens, I'll, like, be awake, but I'll, like,
pretend.
Yeah. For, like, a few minutes, because I'm, like, I don't know what's happening here.
Right.
So then I was like, oh my god. I'm, like, trying to call out for my mom. And then as soon as I felt safe, I, like, felt to my mom. And then I heard them in the room, like, laughing, and I was like, okay. And it wasn't even, I had only been asleep for an hour, I checked.
That's wild.
Yeah. Weird shit is always happening to me in my sleep.
Weird. Do you have any paranormal experiences, like ghosts or no?
Probably. I don't really fuck with ghosts either.
Really?
It's like, fuck you, but, like, I'm scared.
Right.
So even if there is some weird shit going on, I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
fine.
Ignorance, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, so much weird shit happens in my sleep already that I'm like,
right.
I don't need it when I'm awake.
That's crazy.
Please. Do you?
No.
No, good. Do you believe in that stuff?
I think so, yeah. I think it'd be cool if you could, like, know.
Like, for certain?
Yeah, like, I feel like having a sixth sense would be kind of, like, it'd be kind of cool. But not me.
Yeah, I feel like I do, but I don't even know what it would be. Cause, like,
right.
Like, I used to know someone who, like, she could see dead-ass your aura.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, she would see me and she would see blue. Or, like, she would look at Bing Bong and see red. She would look at the pharmacist where we worked with and see lime green. Like, she would look at her sister and see yellow. Like that shit's so cool to me.
Yeah. I think it's so cool. I think that would be, like, really cool to have.
Something.
Yeah, like what's the New Jersey psychic, and she has that big fucking hair. And she's
like, her duck French tip nails.
Yes. And I'm hearing a message from your grandma.
Yes.
Love it.
Long Island medium.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard it for a minute. There's, like, this little white gay guy that does it now.
Yes.
I've seen him do, like, Snippy and situations.
I just know the one scandal on TV where, like, the reporter's asking the medium, like, do you know this girl? And they're like, yes, she was murdered and blah blah. It's like a picture, and I can see her being murdered. And then the reporter's like, this is a photo of me when I was a little girl. And then the medium's like,
oh. Yeah, see, that's why, like, I feel like they're a little scripted to an extent. I feel the same way about, like, fortune tellers.
Yeah.
Because they're not, like, just going, like, completely random. They're, like, kind of asking you along the way so that you're kind of guiding them.
Right.
It's almost like court in a way.
Yeah.
Because they like want you to admit to things,
Right.
but they
So
can't
they
just
know what to
flat out
say.
say like.
Right.
So did you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how I feel about fortune tellers. Like they don't
Me
really
too.
know what to trust.
Yeah, I think tarot readings too, like they've become so regular that like you can pick it up as a hobby.
Yeah, I always get them on TikTok.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I'm like, ooh, bitch, you're kind of cooking. But then there's the ones that are like, this, if you're on Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo,
Literally.
So if you're like 10 out of 12 of the signs, like
yeah.
this might be for you, and
yeah,
it's like,
okay.
No,
so
I don't
vague.
think so
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be big into crystals, but I also don't know how I feel about crystals anymore.
I like them. I think they're cute. But
I like them for like decor, but yeah.
I keep them on my windowsill, but I don't take them.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they could.
Mhm.
Love that.
I feel like they don't because like,
bitch,
this is
my life's a mess.
Yeah, like should be. Like, my bed should be made out of money at this point. That shit was... I think they're just more like a crutch.
Yeah.
Like, buy this pretty thing and believe that this pretty thing works.
Yeah.
And then you convince yourself that the pretty thing works.
Right.
So then you start doing the things to make
it work.
Right.
So true. I do like the crystal store downtown though. It's super cheap.
You should watch The Last 5 Years, seriously.
I
feel
will.
like you might cry a little just because you're in like the breakup.
Oh.
Even if it's like, because your breakup is pretty healthy, but it's still kind of sad.
Right.
So I feel like that's a good movie for a breakup. Someone Great is a good movie for a breakup. That's like a feel good one too, because that one, I think you would like Someone Great because that's kind of more your situation. Minus like the finding.
Maybe I'll pick it up.
So yeah, I think that's good. Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda isn't doing Moana 2. He didn't do it.
I know. They should cancel it, honestly.
I know, because I guess they prepped it to him as a movie, like pitched it as a TV show, and he's like, no, I'm not doing a TV show, and then they switched it to a movie.
They switched it
from TV show to movie, and he had already said no to the TV show. And Moana's like number one, like on Disney's, like everything, the music, like everything.
Yeah,
and it's him.
Ooh, that means the second one's gonna.
And it's literally the second one, no joke, is a 22-year-old like girl who's on Ellen. I went to one of her concerts. My mom loves her. Her name's Emily Bear. She plays the piano.
Wait, she's the new Moana?
She's like.
Wait, what are you saying?
I think she.
I zoned out. I'm so sorry. I completely zoned out.
Yeah.
All I heard was Ellen, and that snapped me back to reality because I'm like, Ellen? I'm so sorry.
You're okay. You're real. No, the new like songwriter who replaced Lin-Manuel Miranda is like 20-something, and she was on Ellen when she was little. She's like piano prodigy. She does like, I think she tried to do pop and then kind of. Because I went to one of her concerts and it was really small, and that was like my freshman year of high school. My mom was like, she's gonna be so big by the time. So I don't know.
Oh, that's tricky. That might flop. Because honestly, knowing that, I'm good off it.
Literally, I feel like all the second movies though are never.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the time you don't need a second movie.
We're done.
Like, what is Moana's?
Actually,
I've seen like a meme about like her little sisters, like that she looks like really bad, like she'd have like be a silver tooth kid. Like she just looks bad. But it's like, so what would the storyline be there? Like
literally,
like I don't know. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's no. I don't know. Even all like Cinderella had like 3.
And so did The Little Mermaid.
Right.
Like no one even knows about the other 2 because no one watches them.
Little Mermaid too. The one with the little daughter was kind of fire though.
Really?
Melody.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Probably like a few times, but
I really like that one.
An 8. Or what's a movie that should get a part 2? I think every movie has left my mind. English is leaving my mind. Oh, they're making new Mamma Mia.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I've never seen Mamma Mia.
It's too white for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I really liked it, but
Oh, they're making a new Freaky Friday.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
And Freaky Friday is my all-time favorite movie.
Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday's good.
That's my
Along with
favorite movie ever.
Lindsay?
Yes.
Lindsay, yeah.
Favorite movie ever. And because it's my favorite movie ever, I don't want to get too hyped.
Yeah.
Because second movies never hit.
No.
Reboots hardly ever hit.
Right.
I'm like, just ignoring it online. I'm like,
Literally.
oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I think though, Hunger Games had good second.
Well, yeah.
But technically,
yes.
that's a book. So that does that even?
It was already
count?
pre-written.
Like, it was already. Yeah.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah. I don't know. When does that come out? It's with Jenna Ortega.
Like in 2 weeks, I think.
But Jenna Ortega, like, does she ever flop?
No.
So.
Miller's Girls.
I didn't like the movie.
I can't get past the first 20 minutes. I've tried 3 times. I tried to watch it by myself. Jenna and I just tried to watch it. I cannot get past the first 20 minutes.
It's just weird because I feel like the whole point was like only one of the girls like was with their teacher, but then her friend is also like has a thing for the teacher.
Right, I noticed that too.
So I was like, I don't know. I think that one's kind of. I don't like that one.
Yeah, I just love Jenna Ortega like sit on my face.
Did you watch? Yeah, did you watch her Sabrina
music
video?
Yeah, Jenna and I just watched that this weekend. Yeah, pretty good. I've never seen the movie that it's based off of.
What is it based
on? It's a movie with Meryl Streep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know what it's called because I've never fucking seen it. But yeah, Meryl Streep is in it. And then it's also supposed to, like, the music video is also supposed to be, like, at Shawn Mendes and Camila.
I heard that.
I'm like, Camila's, like, 30 years old.
Literally.
I know. And you're fighting over a twink. Like,
that's what I mean. And I'm like, but also, like, what's the fight? Like, she did Loki first.
Facts. And then he was with Sabrina.
Yeah.
But then he went back to Camila. And then Camila's like, oh, well, if it was so good, why'd you come back? Like, bitch, you shouldn't be, like, taking back. Like, no, literally. He still ate someone else out.
Right. Yeah, literally.
That's why I'm like, no, it's like, oh, I hate when exes. Okay, so when I was going through, like, the whole breakup stuff, whatever, right? Then, like, I'm like, okay, that's annoying, whatever. I go to sleep one day, right? I wake up at, like, 5 in the morning because I had to pee. Lo and behold, I get a DM from an ex I haven't even thought of in 4 or 5 years. Like, fully we dated 2019, 25.
Okay, crazy.
And he DMs me the magnet emoji.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. You posted.
And I just, like, question marked it.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
what?
Bitch, it's 5 in the morning. Like, it's 5 in the morning on, like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, what, a Tuesday or something?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, do you have a job? Like, what are you doing? And then, he's like, fuck, let me pull it up.
Pull it up.
I love keeping my receipt. My laptop's gonna die this. This phone needs to stay alive real fast.
Please, girl.
Okay, so I'm, like, going through all this breakup shit, right? And then my ex texts me. DMs me, not text me. I've changed my number, like, 4 times since then. Literally 5:40 a.m.
Okay.
A magnet emoji. So I question mark it. And he's like, you good? Bitch, are you good? It's fucking 5 in the morning and you're texting me. Yeah. So then I said, why after all these years am I still on your mind? And he's like, I have a lot of love for the Desi I knew. Bitch, we used to box. I choke slammed you into the wall. Love. So I said, she doesn't exist. Like, she's a figment of your imagination. She's Bing Bong, okay? Like,
she is Bing Bong.
And then he goes, you smoke still? Bitch, do you breathe air still? Do you drink water still?
Like, okay.
And then, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be invading your peace. I see you're going through a breakup, and I hope you're good. Heart.
Is it a boy?
But I'm like, why are you on my dick, bitch?
Yeah,
like,
that's weird.
Aren't you the boy? So why are you on my dick? It's been how long? I'm never like, people get geeked and they're like, "Ugh, they always come back to me."
Okay.
I'm begging you to never speak of me, think of me, breathe my name again. I'm begging you to never have a memory of me again. Don't come back to me. This is not the lost and found.
Right.
I don't want to be found.
Like, so shout out to him.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, and don't come back or she's gonna beat your ass up again.
Shout out to you because you seem like you're still a fucking loser.
Ooh.
Shut the fuck
Bow, 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 bow.
Shout out to you for making a fucking loser. But that's how like Camilla is acting to me. She's like, if it was so good, why did he come back? Why did you let him back?
Yeah, like, okay, he
If
still
I was
dogged
rich
you.
and famous,
Dogged you.
bitch, I would not take any ex
Isn't
back.
he gay?
He's fully a twink. You can't tell me anything differently. Like, he's fully a bottom.
Like, I don't think that he's
No.
into women.
No. Maybe during the day. But, like, I know he's not at night.
Right.
So to be beefing with him out of all people, I'm like,
Yeah.
or for him, I guess. But, didn't want to take on that music video.
Too good.
I tapped up.
Yeah. Swear.
She kind of looks like, Ariana
Green.
Black.
Green Bay.
Fuck. Yeah.
Black.
She's pretty.
They played siblings in the one.
Oh yeah,
Disney
there's
show.
a Disney.
Yeah. Stuck in the middle.
Yes. I watched like a few bits and pieces of it here and there, but I loved it. I think my mom likes her too.
Yeah.
She's in the new Beetlejuice. I watched the trailer with them the other day.
It's so good.
I don't get it, cause like I low-key thought Beetlejuice was gonna be Jenna Ortega's dad.
And it's not?
No. But I'm kind of glad because I'm like, damn, Lydia, like, you're a freaky ass bitch. Like, Beetlejuice bitch. No, but so it turns out he's not her dad.
Okay, good.
She, like, gets, like, taken by, like, monsters or something. And then they have to use Beetlejuice to, like, get her, like, to save her or something. It's the original guy.
Is it really?
Michael Keating, I think it is.
Really?
Yeah, it's like all the original cast.
Tea.
So Winona Ryder's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like Winona Ryder.
I do too. Remember when she shoplifted? When went to jail?
No.
She had to go to court. She got caught shoplifting at like a JCPenney.
Oh, real as fuck, bitch. Because if it fits in my pocket, why do I have to pay?
Pocket size.
Literally. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But yeah, Beetlejuice, don't know how I feel. Oh, how do we feel about every fucking movie getting a $40 popcorn tin now?
Okay. The one where it was literally the Dune-see.
Dune-see, and then they try to do Wolverine-see.
No.
How do you see that one?
That? Yeah. No.
Yeah, how do you clean that?
Gross.
I don't trust you if you
You're
bought
never
that.
gonna reuse it.
I'm scared. I don't even want to know what they're posting on the black market of that stuff. Like, I'm scared.
Literally.
And it's just like another thing to
Like
get your
that.
money.
Yeah.
Movie theater popcorn and shit is already expensive, so like
Yeah. And I'm like, is it? I mean, it's good, but it's like,
yeah, like I like the marketing. From a marketing standpoint, I'm like, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm like, realistically,
Like, why would you buy it?
Yeah, and they're always so like what's the word? Like unserious, I guess. I'm just gonna say unserious. They're always like so unserious. Like there's like for the Minion movie, it was like a fucking baby carrier.
Yeah.
For like there's another movie that my mom was looking at a tin for that was like fully like a whole baby child thing.
Really?
Fuck, I don't know what it was for, but yeah, they're just like getting really
they're
weird
really
now.
weird, and it's weird. People like line up for that shit because they sell out so fast.
But I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see what the wicked ones are.
Yeah, that's real.
But the only thing that sucks is like we don't have a movie theater that because like
No.
Orlando's not gonna fucking have that shit. We'd have to drive to like Rockford for an AMC.
Literally,
because it's usually only AMC's
it's
too.
like $20 a seat, and
I went to one of the AMC's in Rockford, and that's just not nice.
no, they're fine, but I wouldn't want to work there either because when you check in, there's like the because you know how like the Lindo has it too. When you walk in, there's that area where there's the registers. that people could check you in there, but they don't. At the AMC's, I feel like it's a bigger area and you're further from the inside and you're like all alone. And there's like, they have like plexiglass covering them so people don't like. But that's scary. Like, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't work there. I don't even really like going to movie theaters anymore. I feel like it's so easy to stream stuff, and then it's like, why am I gonna pay $50 for a movie theater date? And like, you got your kids throwing popcorn, your kids screaming.
I want to be able to like,
enjoy it.
Yeah, and
that's
I
what
want
I miss about
ice
the window.
cream, and I want to be loud with my snacks, and I want to talk over the movie.
Yes, and I'm judging every single bit of it, and we need to pause it. I have to pee. Yeah, and then I'm gonna come back. And then in 5 more minutes, I'm gonna have to pee again.
Literally.
And then I couldn't hear because I was laughing too hard, so I have to rewind it.
Yeah, I need closed captions on.
Yes.
Like,
I need closed captions for everything. Like, I turn into Helen Keller the second I press play on something.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't know why that is. Even if I'm like not eating or doing anything, I'm just like, what are you saying?
I need that shit. The It Ends With Us stuff. Did you see all that drama?
Yes. How do you feel?
I think it's weird that like the whole movie is about domestic violence, and I never knew that. Like my mom read the book, I think.
Oh really? But I've never even heard of the Hoover cult.
She's not good.
That's what I hear.
She's not good. She's not a good. I think she literally has a book too, where it's like this lady is a writer and she's writing this book, and then she goes into a coma. So her team hires like a ghostwriter to finish it, and the ghostwriter starts hooking up with the girl in the coma's husband.
Oh, see, from everything that I've gathered, is like her books are very like fanficky, but also like trying to romanticize like violence and abuse and like
because I think it's weird that like one, It Ends With Us. That sounds like a romance,
and the way that it's like flowery and like pink and purple.
Literally, where are your flowers?
Like this is not Barbie. That's what it was. That she was trying to make it like Barbie.
Yeah,
and like
Barbenheimer.
Yes, with Daredevil and
Wolverine.
Yeah, Daredevil and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine. Which
that's such a terrible combo. Like, let me put a superhero in a domestic violence movie.
Yeah, like that movie is so violent. Actually, but there's also. Did you watch that movie? Okay, so because Deadpool in the comics, he's bi. And so him and Wolverine, like, they have, like, fight scenes in the movie, but they're low-key supposed to be, like, analogy scenes. So, like, I'm kind of like, ooh. Like, there's, like, a whole car one. It's a whole thing. But, anyways, that movie, on the surface, is very violent. So to try to have that be, like, your moment with another movie that's supposed to be about violence.
No.
Don't like it.
Fishy.
Yes, and like, that interview. Let's put on your bum.
Congrats on your bum.
The whole time, this lady like was literally infertile.
Rude as fuck. Yes. Like, she also like, you announced your pregnancy. Like, thank you so much. Like, why do you have to be like that? Like,
and then the way that like her and whoever she was with just like completely ignored it. And that girl, like that lady. Literally said that she
fucked her up,
quit like after because of that.
I would too. Like, are you literally kidding me? Yeah.
Just like, how entitled do you have to be?
Her hair, like, she just changed like the whole outfits of like everything in her hair. Like,
and isn't the girl supposed to be like 20?
Yes.
And she's very much.
It's
like
because
50.
they put up money for the movie.
Her and Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, and then she's all like, "Oh yeah, like my husband wrote some of the scenes,
and some of this is my husband's clothes." And I'm like,
what the fuck? How did you even have the time? You're filming a whole other movie.
Outfits are diabolical as fuck.
Really?
I don't know if you've seen any of them.
No, I haven't watched.
Diabolical. I need to find some. I've seen just clips of it. They're so bad. Her hair, like, line. Did you see? She says she doesn't use conditioner.
You can tell me.
It shows.
I heard that all her hair products that she just dropped sucked.
Really?
Yeah, like people at Target are saying it's the most returned thing right now.
That's funny.
Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they're like trying to like, I guess like she unfollowed Justin.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Because I guess like, I don't know if she did or like the whole cast did or whatever, but I saw that like, because I saw it flip to where like that 70s show cast when they were all trying to exile Topher, but it was because Topher was the one that was like guys, this
Right.
guy's shady as fuck,
Literally.
and you're on his dick. So I saw it, like, being compared to the Blake
Yeah.
Lively and Justin situation by being like, yeah, they all unfollowed him, but, like, look at the monster.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
this is her. There's multiple
Yeah.
interviews and everything of her being like this.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, because at first, too, I kind of thought, like, oh, maybe they're doing it for, like, PR, to, like, hype the movie up more. But even then, I hear more people talking about the situation than the movie
Right,
itself.
literally, because I'm like, so, I don't know, it's so weird. It's also like, you don't mention a hotline, you don't mention that this a trigger warning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's not so, like, that it's about
No, it sounds like
like
it ends
everything that I've seen, it's like romance.
I literally thought it was a romance book until the movie came out.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch it?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to.
I might if I can find it for free.
Low-key, my mom's been trying to find it. Yeah. But we found, like, 2 versions, but it's, like, the people in the movie theater, like, getting up and walking around and, like, okay, bitch.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy.
Me too, actually. Okay. Well, we can wrap it. I don't have anything else to say. Okay. Oh. I told myself I was going to work in my costume. I'm
literally, yeah.
Okay, guys, so surprisingly, Kiersten and I have run out of things to talk about. So we're just going to wrap this episode. This was my little coming back episode. I'm hoping to make more progress and do more episodes. Oh, that's another thing. Bing Bong would, like, get mad that, like, I was doing a podcast. He'd be like, oh, all you're talking about is the podcast. I'm like, so what do you want me to do? I have a hobby.
Yeah,
it's either
literally.
I have a hobby or I'm under you 20%.
Yeah,
Like, what do you want me?
That's weird.
Yes, like, oh my god. There's just so much lore.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Literally.
We really didn't even dive into, like, all of it, seriously. But, yeah, so, we'll see you next time. We'll see you soon. I'm gonna be mixing it up with, like, vlogs and sit-down episodes just because I have a lot of things coming up in September and October, especially. I'm working on some really cool projects and potentially collabs. So that should be coming soon. And Kiersten we won't see for a while just because she's still back to school. And she's gonna be a scholar. But it's okay because if you guys ever need to take speech classes, you can go to Kiersten.
So true. So true.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I really love catching up with you and Lore Dumping. Honestly, it's my favorite thing because, like, we don't see each other that often. So whenever we do, I'm just like, okay, here's everything. Here's what you missed on Glee.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, do your thing, do the thing. You know what to do. And we'll see you very, very soon. Bye.